The honourable member for Halifax Needham.
Mr. Speaker, my question is for the Premier. Since 2013, our province has had a goal of designating at least 13% of our landmass as protected areas. That is a goal the Premier affirmed and highlighted in mandate letters to the Minister of Environment and the Minister of Natural Resources. Advocates were assured that the Liberal government would meet the goal during its first mandate, but the government has failed to deliver on that commitment. We are still sitting at 12.3%, and there has been no action on this file since. So my question for the Premier is, when will this government deliver on its commitment to protect 13% of our landmass?
The Honourable Premier.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I want to thank the member for the question. She's right. We continue to move towards 13%. I think it's 12.4% now. We have a number of parcels that have been reviewed that are within the departments. Those will be brought forward, Mr. Speaker, after all the assessment is done on them to allow us to move towards and get to 13%.
The honourable member for Halifax Needham.
Mr. Speaker, 90% of the plan's designated areas are just waiting for official protection, which could be done by an order in council. The land, like as in the Wentworth Valley Wilderness area, has already been purchased specifically for the purpose of protection. Why isn't the Premier taking that last step, living up to its commitments on land protection?
The honourable Premier.
Mr. Speaker, as I said earlier in my question, when a parcel is identified, Mr. Speaker, it goes through a process. The departments are putting through that process. There's a number of parcels of land that are going through that process right now. I expect to see some of them before the Executive Council, Mr. Speaker, in the not-too-distant future. They will then be reviewed and determined, but we're committed to making sure that we get to 13%, and we will do so.